Hey everyone, Chris here from Infinite Fitness and Health with Coach Jess, taking you through today's workout. Today's workout's pretty cool, but before we get into that, we're going to get into a nice, easy 4-minute warm-up. Nothing major here. Before this, Jess already did her jumping jacks and squats and lunges, and she's pretty loosened up with this work. The warm-up that we're going to do now is going to be a little bit more conducive to the workout itself. At the end of the day, the workout of the day is the meat and potatoes of what we do. So her warm-up is real simple. 6 burpee broad jumps, 10 snatches with the PVC to include the overhead squat. She can either take them from simulating down a little bit below her knee, or she could do it from the hang. Won't matter to me. It's really this transition down into the squat that's going to be important for her. 4 minutes, 6 burpee broad jumps, 10 snatches with the overhead squat. Seven seconds. Nice, huh? 4-minute warm-up. Who don't love that? Hey everyone, Chris here from Infinite Fitness and Health. I am back here with Coach Jess, taking you through today's workout. You just finished your burpee broad jumps and your snatches into the overhead squat. You should be a little loosened up by now. This workout is 6 rounds, 25 double unders or 75 singles. Jess is going to do 50 singles since she doesn't bang them out super fast, 20 sit-ups, 15 push-ups, 10 overhead squats. Overhead squat, I want you to be able to do a loaded. If you can do it with a barbell, fine. If not, a single arm dumbbell overhead squat will be perfectly fine for this, right? The jump rope, the push-ups, and the sit-ups we're pretty good with. We're going to start with the overhead squat. She's going to send the bar up over her head. Feet will be wider than her shoulders, and she's going to drop down into her squat. A little bit that she falls forward, she's going to kind of make that adjustment and get herself upright and press herself up. Yeah, she's going to go down again. Just like that. She's going to stand up. Her feet turn out a little bit wide, so her hips kind of get a little bit externally rotated. We're going to try to reel that in if we can safely do it. But since I like the position of her back and she's not falling over, I'll meet her in the middle with that. So she's going to try to address her toes in a little bit. Sometimes to do this, if we open our feet up a little bit wider, that'll make that a little bit more comfortable. And she's going to go down to her squat. And that's a little bit better right there. She's going to try to push her knees out and stand up. That's your overhead squat. She's going to turn face that way. You'll get a sense of what it looks like from the side. And she'll go. That's not so bad. She's rocking a little bit forward, but I'm all right with that. Come on up. Jess is using a 15-pound bar for this. Any heavier than that, she'd lose a little bit of her mobility. I'm not so concerned about the amount of weight you're using for this. I'm really more concerned about the quality of the movement, okay? Let's do overhead squat. Turn to me and put the bar down. The push-ups, Jess going to hop down on the ground. She stays in her nice plank position. Shoulders are in front of her wrist over her hands. She's going to slide forward and press up. That's the push-up. Can't ask for anything more than that. Most men can't do push-ups like this. When she runs out of push-ups, which she may, she's going to go down to the floor. She's going to press her chest up and fire her hips back into that plank and then control the descent back down to the ground. There she goes, she's going to control. So now she's going to do one more. This is what I do not want to see. She's going to drop her knees down to the ground and then slowly, and then go back down to the ground. I don't want your knees or your thighs to touch the ground first. Knees will never touch the ground doing these push-ups. She rolls over onto her back. Butterflies her feet. Hands touch the ground behind her on the ground, and she comes up and touches her toes. Full range of motion. If you need to prop your feet underneath something to kind of get yourself pulled up, you can do that as well. That's it. That's your sit-up. Jump ropes are jump ropes. If you can not jump rope, you can simulate the jump rope. Turn to face this. There you go. And she's just going to tap her legs. You can simulate the jump rope like that. All right. It helps kind of develop the timing for the jump and the cadence for the jump as well. So this is a 6-round workout. $25 double unders, 20 sit-ups, 15 push-ups, 10 overhead squats for 6 rounds. We are starting this in 10 seconds. Nice work, nice time on the first round. Well done.
Chris, I'm just gonna put you something bad if you could pick them up.
Nice job. 2 more rounds. Nice work. Nice job. Nice work. Last round. Try to bang these out unbroken. Nice work. Right to your bar. Come on, once you finish in under 18 minutes. 20 seconds, 10 overhead squats.
Ten.
18 minutes, 3 seconds. Oop.
You're falling off.
18 minutes, 3 seconds to finish 6 rounds, 25 double unders, 20 sit-ups, 15 push-ups, 10 air squats. I think this can be done in sub-18. Did you leave 3 seconds or somewhere?
Oh yeah, so I was looking at 18 minutes. I could
So,
in transition.
if you're looking at, a couple of seconds over your target mark, you want to reach back there and see where did you leave 3 seconds. There's always something. Maybe it's a second on the floor before you start your sit-ups because you just don't want to start your sit-ups, right? If you do that for 5 rounds, that's 5 seconds. So work as hard as you can, transition through the best things the best you can, and try to beat this in 18 minutes. That's pretty good. Nice job.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Bye,
See you
guys.
tomorrow.